Okay, we're rolling. So before we start this video, I'd like to ask if you guys can please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell icon to be notified of new uploads. Really helps out the channel. So let's delve into this. We're looking at XRP, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's going on?
Um, a couple things first to look at, if anything. Um, First thing was I saw. Oh, I can see it. Let me just zoom in real quick. This doesn't make sense. I had my. Wow. Okay. I guess it took off all my.
All your indicators there.
Yeah, all the stuff I edited here. For some reason, it's just not showing.
Well, if I can just mention something real quick while we get situated. One thing worth mentioning about XRP, guys, is XRP is closely correlated with what's going on with Bitcoin. So if anyone watching this is interested in XRP, you should also be following closely what's going on with Bitcoin because there's a high correlation there with the two.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
But anyways, if that's the case, then I'll just repo everything. My first initial thoughts on it were if so we got into this ascending triangle right now, and if anything, we were thinking that so it did break below the 25 cents region, and that basically as soon as we got to that, it's a major resistance line. Looking back through the history of Ripple, we reacted a lot to this level, and basically, if you look all the way back here, our 25-cent region is what Ripple mainly reacts to. So at this point, this is kind of big right now because if we zoom in, we did break below it, and it's been a while since we did. And now, as soon as we pierced through, we chilled around the 30 cent region, and now we're back down. I think it's gonna continue to go down, and just for the short term, right? This is not for the long term. Things gonna go down, and that will be sometime as soon as we get close to the apex right here. It's nothing crazy to look at. Just to simplify it, we just entered a ascending triangle, and soon enough that we're gonna have something happen. So if it breaks above it, that's good. And it sticks above the 25 cent region, then and retests, then we'll start looking at where it's going to go next, which would be, in my opinion, somewhere around the 27, maybe 26, 27 cent region. But by the looks of it, um, it's probable that it's going to be a downtrend after that. And if anything, I would say somewhere around the 23-cent region is our next stop. And if not, worst case scenario, we're jumping back to the 20 cent. But that's just a quick, rough analysis. And I'm not sure what you think.
Well, I think one thing that I know I mentioned this already, but it's important, so I'll mention it again. I think the determinative factor here of that will determine how many times can I say determine here? That will determine how many whether this breaks above or below is what happens with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin
You're
consolidates
having a
or
rough
starts
day here, man.
what
No, go ahead. Never mind.
determine if Bitcoin consolidates or goes up, XRP will have a solid chance of breaking above this ascending triangle. And if Bitcoin consolidates or breaks below, or really breaks below, then I think XRP has a good chance of breaking there below. Can we take a look at the RSI and the MACD real quick there? I'm just curious to see what's going on.
If we're looking
Okay.
at the day, this is it right here. We're not a bit more to the oversold region, but nothing that we'd base off our, I would say, analysis on it. There's not a lot. It's not telling us a lot right now.
Yeah.
It's just we need to. I would say we need to wait a bit and see how it goes. But for the most part, we've been having um, our lower highs basically. In terms of MACD, It's still upticking, if anything. So that's telling us that it should be. It's we're almost at the end of it, and then we're gonna we should probably be seeing a overlap sometime soon. But that would explain us having a bit of a distance here to go, where it's gonna stay in that channel, play around for a bit. So it would make sense for us to expect something soon. And once we get, I would say maybe on the 14th, 15th of September, that's when we're going to see something happen. And just to make it short, if it bounces back and stays above the 25-cent region, that's also taking into account whatever you said might happen with Bitcoin. But if it does and it breaks out and we see it breaking out, retesting it, holds it, then 30%, 30 cents would be our next target. However, if it doesn't and it breaks below, then we are expecting somewhere. If it breaks below this, then we're expecting our new target to be at the 20-cent region.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, now I know we're trying to make these things a little more short and concise, but I'm gonna share my screen here with you, and
Yeah,
maybe I can get your input on maybe what I got had going on here with what I was looking at with XRP. So let's
yeah.
take a look. Now, did it save? It did not. Okay, cool. So what I had going did not save.
I hate when that happens. That happens to me so many times.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're supposed to save the layout or something, but I had it open this whole time. But anyways, go ahead.
Can you see my screen real quick?
No,
You cannot? Okay. A lot of technical issues here. Let's.
it says that you're like. Oh, I actually can see it. Yeah, I
You
can.
can? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Because kind of what I wanted, like the main thing I wanted to throw out here was if we break below this major support of like the 23-ish cents area, right? Like,
Hmm.
I know you like ranges, but I'm going to draw a line here. So let's say
That's
that
fine.
this is one major resistance or support area. Now, if we break below this, I anticipate that the next major support level might be this long trending resistance uh,
Oh yeah.
point right here. So we might even fall way below the 20s, and potentially, in my mind, there's a possibility that we can hit this. Maybe, who knows, maybe somewhere around like the 18-cent region, like retest this,
Mhm.
hit this, then retest the 21 cent, go back down once more, and then finally break above. Like I did something like that in a previous video, like we might see. I don't know why this is not appearing, but
Yeah. No, I actually had that line, but it just deleted it, I guess. So I forgot about it. But no, that was one of the points I wanted to also talk to you about. This you're correct. Yeah. Oh, this is something we should actually be looking at. This it did break above the descending triangle, the major one. If you go on, if we maybe zoom out a bit, but so we can see it fully. But uh,
now it fucking decides to draw. But yeah, yeah, let's let's zoom out here. Let's zoom out here. Hold on.
yeah, but yeah. So that's it right there.
Yeah.
I would say like the fact that it broke above it might go down and hit that again. So we're looking at the I'm not sure what that level was, but let me try to see my point.
Yeah, so bottom line is whatever Bitcoin ends up doing is going to be very impactful for the rest of the market. And it's kind of scary, to be honest, because in the sense that if Bitcoin really falls down, hits that CME gap around like the $9,500 level, and even if it falls further, it's gonna really cause a lot of bleeding for the rest of the altcoins.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's scary. You know, it could be a good buying opportunity to load up bags on some of these good coins. But
I'll say right click, it'll go away.
yeah, no, I gotcha. It's just it doesn't draw when I want it to, and when I don't want it to, it draws. But anyways, let's
Yeah,
hop back to your chart here. Oh, you're not streaming? That's okay. Yeah, man. So you got any more thoughts here on XRP? I guess we're kind of just saying that because of the state of the market, things are kind of not sure right now.
you kind of you cut off. Can you say that again?
I was just saying, like, just maybe
Can you
summarize
hear
a
me?
little bit here. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Have
Yeah.
you, yeah,
So I'm sharing my screen here if you want to
yeah, yeah.
take a
I can
quick
see you.
look.
We're on your screen right now. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, no, that's perfect. So
Perfect.
yeah, just like you said, we did break above the major resistance line for the descending triangle on the day time frame, and we did break above. And to me, if anything, just to summarize this whole thing, we broke above it, and now we retested it already here, and it fully, honestly, depends on. This is our bounce back. This is us retesting this line, and we did bounce back, but we're having trouble going past the 25-cent region. I don't think maybe that's not the right word, having trouble, but we need to see right now. This is, I would say, this is healthy. If we do pass the 25-cent, then we're looking at a major uptrend after that. If no, then we're looking at a quick. If it breaks below that, we're going, I would say, easily to the 22-cent. And if anything, if it tries to come back into that, then we're looking at 20-cent, 18, 16, depending on how it goes. So we're at a very pivotal point right now, and everybody should be taking a closer look at what happens in the next couple of days for sure
Oh yeah,
on this.
yeah, for sure. But you know, I have some hope that maybe some of these extreme cases of like a 16-cent XRP might not happen, because let's say Bitcoin does fall down and maybe it goes to 96, 9,500. At that region, I imagine, now I could be wrong, but I imagine that there's going to be so many people wanting to buy up that region, because that's what the CME gap, that's what's causing, there's a psychological fear within the market that Bitcoin is going to fall because there's this gap that Bitcoin almost always fills. And so let's say Bitcoin does fall and fills that. That's going to be, in my mind, an emotional trigger for the market to buy back
Yeah,
BTC and turn market sentiment into fearful, turn it from fearful to greedy.
yeah, yeah.
So
I
yeah,
agree. I
yeah.
agree.
So in my mind, maybe we see a 21-cent XRP, maybe an 18-cent. I find it less likely that we see like a 16, 15-cent XRP, 14-cent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But we'll see. No one
fingers.
knows anything for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
You know? We'll see. All right, man.
So
So
yeah, just
yeah,
let me know final thoughts on this. We'll see how it plays out.
yeah.
Everybody keep an eye out on it.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, we'll update you guys if anything major happens. I suppose we'll cut that there for now. For those of you who've made it this far, thank you very much for listening. If you could please like and subscribe, comment, and share, it really helps with the channel. All right, that's it for now, guys. Peace.